A new chairman and committee will oversee the staging of the Gold Coast Commonwealth Games after the shock sacking of Olympian Mark Stockwell. Amber Austin-Wright joins us now, and Amber, Campbell Newman is making no apologies.
No, Georgie, the Premier is convinced his new team has what it takes to deliver a world-class event. That's despite some negative feedback from the public. Many are still scratching their heads wondering why Olympian Mark Stockwell was sacked. And today, Campbell Newman admitted his former chairman did do a great job but wouldn't elaborate any further as to why he had to let him go.
He led the team that won the Gold Coast Games. But within months, Mark Stockwell has been dumped.
I was a bit disappointed, but it's the government's right to make that decision.
It's still unclear why he had to go.
I don't think it's fair to him that I talk about the reasons for that. I just today again say that he did a great job in winning the bid.
The Premier has announced a new Games board chaired by Nigel Chamier. He's the Brisbane businessman, then Lord Mayor Newman, appointed to oversee the restoration of City Hall, but with little sporting history.
You really need, I believe, a Games experienced chair who also knows business, and that's why Stockwell was such an ideal candidate.
The government needs to explain why Mark Stockwell was pushed aside.
We're elected to make changes. We're elected to get the state back on track, and that is exactly what we're going to do.
But the government's appointments to the Games board aren't yet official. Queensland Governor Penelope Wensley will have the final say.
It seems likely only 2 Gold Coast representatives will be on the new committee.
What we need now is some Gold Coast blokes in there to show them how it's really done.
Mark Stockwell just wants everyone to focus on organising the best games ever.
It's less than 6 years away. We've got to get on with it, and we've actually got to make it very successful.
Speculation of personality clash between the Tourism Minister Jan Stuckey and Mark Stockwell was behind his sacking, but today the Premier and the Minister wouldn't comment any further on those claims.
Thank you, Amber, on the Gold Coast.